Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. It's the final days of our Black Friday sale. Recharge this season with a bundle of cozy, soothing comfort. Now only $17.99 for our C2 mattress and base, plus free premium delivery. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
We all know those GLP-1 injections work wonders, but that price tag almost gave me a heart attack when my insurance denied coverage. I was staring at a choice between paying my mortgage or paying for weight loss. Talk about a rock and a hard place. Then I found Elevate Health compounded semaglutide at just $58 with payment plans that don't require a second mortgage. Same medication, same results, but a price that real folks can actually afford. Visit joinelevate.com today. That's JOINELEVATE.com. Your wallet will be as happy as your waistline. This medication is not FDA approved.
If you're listening to this episode right now, it's probably because you are single. And not only are you single, but you and I are both single on Valentine's Day. And not only are we both single on Valentine's Day, but it is the 1-year anniversary of this podcast, King of Hearts, which is insane. We've been posting every single week for 1 whole year, and we made it. So happy birthday, King of Hearts, and happy Valentine's Day to me and you. And on this episode, because it is a day of joy and a day of celebration, because not only is this podcast 1 year old, we are going to be celebrating being single. And I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to do that. Let's jump right in.
If you love me, let me fly away. Maybe I'll come back to you. Maybe I won't.
So you're probably wondering, Chiara, I am single and I'm sad and I feel alone and I'm scared to be alone on Valentine's Day. Trust me, this is my first Valentine's Day alone since 2018, which is a long time. Every single Valentine's Day that I've had, whether it's with a boyfriend or without, I've always done something romantic with a guy, okay? Last year I was in a relationship. We went to Turkey. The year before that, I think I went on a date with a guy. I can't remember. I think so. And the year before that, I was also on a date. But I don't think I've ever, I literally can't remember in my memory of spending Valentine's Day really alone. And I've set myself the challenge of this Valentine's Day to really spend it alone. But I don't encourage you to spend it alone. You can spend it with girls and you can do a Galentine's Day. But today's episode, we're going to go through all the fun things you can do to fill your own cup this Valentine's Day and make Valentine's Day a different definition of love. Make that definition self-love. You know, I feel like Valentine's Day, there's so much pressure also, even if you are in a relationship, to be in love, to make loving acts of love and kindness. And, you know, I just feel like there's so much pressure around Valentine's Day, as much as there is pressure around your birthday. Like, you're expected to be happy on your birthday. You're expected to do loving gestures. Well, you know what's great about being single is that you are not dependent on anyone giving you any gifts or any flowers or any chocolates or any cards, because actually you Mrs. or Mr. are in control of the way that you treat yourself on Valentine's Day. And actually, I think we should change the narrative of being sad around this day or feeling alone because that's the day of love. You know, it's like Valentine's Day, Saint Valentin. It's like a whole day based around romantic love. But there's so much more to life than romantic love. And I, you know, having done nearly a year of being single, I promised myself I'd be single for a year. at least, because I need it. Now I feel like Valentine's today, and my definition of Valentine's Day is how much can I give myself love? Whether I'm in a relationship or not in the future, I want Valentine's Day to be a day of just giving myself as much love as I possibly can. Because at the end of the day, and as much as we search for outside of ourselves for this love and this validation and this acceptance from outside of ourselves, the only way we will be really happy is if we love and accept ourselves and validate ourselves from within. Because you're never going to find happiness outside of yourself. You create that happiness, you create that love from within. So this Valentine's Day, I want us to cultivate that love and cultivate that happiness because you deserve it. Okay? You deserve to feel loved by others, but also mostly by yourself. You deserve to feel that love for yourself. And I feel like, especially in today's society, we really struggle with self-love and self-acceptance because we're told all the time that we're not good enough, or we need this in order to be happy, or we need a Rolex to be happy, or we need a nice dress to be happy, or flowers to feel loved, or chocolates to feel loved. Okay, well, actually, it all comes from within. So I'm going to start with things you can do for yourself on Valentine's Day because it's all about us. And I am going to go into this a little bit later into the episode, but I am taking myself on a solo Valentine's Day date tonight because I've never taken myself on a solo date, a solo dinner in an expensive restaurant in the center of London. Yeah, I've never done that before. And it's going to be surrounded by couples in love. This is probably the biggest challenge I have ever done in my solo dating life. You know, like I've never done that before. So I'm really scared. But let's get right into the things you can do and things you can plan for your Valentine's Day so that you don't feel as alone as you think you will. And actually, it could be the best Valentine's Day of your life if you maybe see it with the glass half full instead of half empty. So number one, just like I'm doing, make that reservation. Plan that solo date. If it scares you, do it anyway. Because trust me, I've taken myself on solo lunch dates. I've taken myself on solo theater dates. And after I've left those things that I've done for myself, I have felt so high on like life. And I've like been sober for, I didn't drink on the solo theater date. I didn't drink on the solo lunch date because I didn't really want to drink because I didn't feel like it. But yeah, so plan that date, plan that solo date for Valentine's Day. Make that reservation in advance, you know, like take yourself out and shower yourself, okay? Feed yourself the most amazing caviar. Have oysters if you want. Have champagne, like really indulge on Valentine's Day because today and Valentine's Day, every day is about you, but especially on Valentine's Day. So after you've planned that reservation, I want you to order yourself, okay, ahead of Valentine's Day so that it arrives on Valentine's Day. I want you to order yourself flowers and chocolates with a note that says, "From me to me with love." Because why not buy yourself the damn flowers? Why wait for a guy to buy you the flowers? That's not to say that it's not nice for a guy to buy you flowers. That's really sweet. But you shouldn't have to wait around to receive that act of love because it is an act of love. Why can't you give yourself that act of love? Buy yourself the damn flowers. And actually, I got that inspired from Tam Cower. She wrote a book, Buy Yourself the Damn Flowers. You should definitely be reading that book on Valentine's Day. And I'm not even being paid to say this. This is not sponsored. I read the book and it made me love myself even more because of her. And she says that buy yourself flowers on Valentine's Day and buy yourself chocolates so that it arrives on Valentine's Day and it's going to make you feel so special. So special. We're just going to take a pause there and we'll be back after this break. Also, on Valentine's Day, we tend to buy our other halves or our boyfriend or our girlfriend gifts like a necklace or earrings or a hoodie. I don't know what you guys buy each other on Valentine's Day. Last year, I got a bracelet on Valentine's Day. So yeah, gift giving I feel like is part of it because gift giving is an act of love. Why not buy yourself a Valentine's Day gift? Treat yourself to something that you wanted for a really long time, like a necklace that you've been eyeing up online or a bracelet. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to gift that to yourself on Valentine's Day with a letter saying, I love you so much and you are amazing. From me to me. Because if you start treating yourself how you expect to be treated by someone else, girl, the treatment that you're going to get by the guy or girl that you eventually do end up with is going to be top tier. Okay? Because imagine you're treating yourself like a queen. Why would you lower your standards for someone else when you treat yourself like so amazing? So this Valentine's Day, get yourself that gift that you've always wanted. Don't wait for someone else to get it for you. Okay? And it doesn't even have to be an expensive gift. It doesn't even have to be jewelry. It could be something small like a hat or some gloves or something that, you know, you really wanted, even if it's small and you don't have that much money to spend. You can still treat yourself. It doesn't have to be the most expensive gift in the world. Or you can go to Cartier and buy yourself a love bracelet because why the hell not, you know? This Valentine's Day, well, I recently just bought myself a bracelet for my birthday, and my birthday was like 3 weeks ago. So I think for Valentine's Day, I'm a little bit out of budget, but maybe I will buy myself a trip to a facialist, get a facial. That's also a gift from me to me. Because facials are expensive, honey. They're not cheap. Apart from the solo date and the giving yourself gifts and the flowers, I think another thing you can do, which doesn't really cost much, which you can do as an act of self-love on Valentine's Day, is self-care. This could be running yourself a bubble bath. It could be journaling and just writing down all the things that you're really grateful for. You could even do a dream board if you didn't do one over Christmas and New Year's. Like, do a dream board. Like, print pictures of things that you really want. You know, I'm obsessed. If you listen to the pod, you know that I'm obsessed with dream boards. But honestly, dream boards make me so happy. And when I make dream boards, honestly, like just living in that space and just like dreaming about the life that I really want makes me really happy. I don't know. And maybe this Valentine's Day, you could make a dream board and really just show yourself that you can achieve anything that you want in life and like believe in yourself. I don't know. I think that's a really powerful gift that you can give to yourself on Valentine's Day, is the power of self-belief. No one is going to believe in you more than you're going to believe in yourself. Another thing you could do on Valentine's Day on your own is painting. I personally have a painting kit at home, which I like to bring out. I put on Sex and the City and I light some candles. And by the way, this happens probably like twice a year, but I think Valentine's Day is a very good opportunity for that. If you are not doing anything, you don't have any plans, I order myself a takeaway on Deliveroo or whatever you use, or you can cook. I personally am too lazy to cook. I honestly haven't cooked in my flat for the last 3 years. Yes, I'm very lazy. So order yourself a takeaway if you don't want the hassle of cooking for yourself. If you really enjoy cooking, cook yourself a nice meal, your favorite dish that you love. Buy yourself a cake afterwards. Like a little Valentine's Day cake. I don't know, to me, this just sounds amazing. If you don't want to go out, like take yourself on a solo date, because that is quite advanced solo activity, okay? It's quite nerve-wracking if you're up for the challenge. But if you're not up for the challenge and you just want to spend Valentine's Day on your own at home and just kind of chill, this is great. Get yourself a takeaway or cook some food, put on your favorite comfort show, put some candles, because candles honestly just make everything in life better. And paint with watercolor, paint with acrylic. You can go to like the local shop. It's not that expensive to just get some like painting equipment. Like it's not really that expensive. I'd say like maximum £30 or $30. It depends on the quality of the paint. But honestly, if you're not that bothered and you're not an artist, like you can really just get the cheapest watercolors and have a great time. So paint, get creative, you know, and just paint whatever it is that you want. And like have no boundaries for yourself. So I think that's a really cool and fun idea or ideas that you can do on Valentine's Day. And trust me when I tell you, and I really hope to get DMs of girls or guys that have decided to do this and do like a solo day, Valentine's Day, and like really treat themselves. I really look forward to seeing your DMs being like, I'm so glad that you told me to do that because it was the best thing ever. And trust me, it is the best thing ever. Like really, you're going to feel so much better after. You're going to be like, oh my God, like I did this all for myself, for me. I treated myself better than any man will treat me on Valentine's Day. And there's no expectations. Another thing you could do, for example, if it's a Valentine's Day with the girls, a Galentine's, I have some really fun ideas for you guys to do if you're into it. But a breathwork class, a sound bath with your girls, sauna, a spa day, book a spa day with your girlfriends. You could even with your girlies, which I do with my gym girlies because I have now a gym girly group and I love them so much. Go to the gym on Valentine's Day. You know who's going to be single? All the guys at the gym. So if you want to find some cute guys or some cute girls at the gym, trust me, no guy in a relationship is going to be at the gym on Valentine's Day. He's probably going to be in bed with his girlfriend. Okay? So maybe you can find a cute guy at the gym. Who knows? You'll know all the singles are there on Valentine's Day because who works out on Valentine's Day when you're in a relationship? You could also go to a movie, go to the cinema with your girls. You could also make heart-shaped pizza at someone's house. You could bake cookies. You could even make a cake which has a funny message on it like fuck man or Galentine's. Just something funny that you're all going to laugh at because you just got to take the piss out of the fact that we're all single on Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day is like ironically supposed to be the day of like love and romantic love and stuff. But listen, we are rewriting the rules, okay? There are no rules in this system, in this society. Let's escape what society has put and have fun with the girls. Go on a scenic walk wherever you live in the world with your girlfriends. Go for brunch. Go for a cute coffee or a matcha. Like, honestly, the options are endless, but really take the day to just do whatever it is that you want to do with or without friends. I personally am pro maybe doing something in the day with the girls or with your friends, and then in the evening, taking yourself out on something solo. I don't know, maybe mix the two together. That could be really fun. You know, you've got 24 hours in the day. You don't have to spend the whole day on your own. You can spend time with family. You spend time with your dog or your cat or your pet. But yeah, so I am now off on my, hence why I'm quite dressed up. I am now off on my solo dinner date and wish me luck. I am shitting bricks. I can't lie. I'm extremely nervous, but I feel like being out of your comfort zone is such a good tool for growth. And I feel like I'm going to grow so much from this experience and actually realize that it's not as scary as you think it is. And you think that everyone's staring at you, but they're actually not. Everyone's more concerned about their own life than they are about you. So I'm going to put that to the test. I am going to cheat a little bit though. I will probably be filming a TikTok about my date. So I will have things that I'm doing and I might take a book or maybe listen to a podcast. I don't know. But I don't think I can quite yet just sit still at dinner on my own because my anxiety can't take it right now. But I think just the idea of going and stepping into that environment is good enough. So baby steps. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy 1 year for King of Hearts. And I'll see you next week. If you liked it, let me know. Follow me on Instagram as well if you don't yet, and TikTok. I'll be doing lots of solo date fun things and videos there. And if you love this episode, give it a review and share on your story if you loved it. Okay, guys, wish me luck. I'm really scared. Happy Valentine's Day.
Maybe I won't.